Good afternoon. The fraud, money laundering and corruption trial of former President Jacob Zuma got underway at the Pietermaritzburg High Court today. The proceedings continued without him in the dock. Earlier this year, Zuma's petition to the Supreme Court of Appeal for the recusal of lead prosecutor, Advocate Billy Downer, was dismissed. Former President Jacob Zuma's legal team will today apply for further postponement of his corruption trial.
If I may just start with a few housekeeping issues. Firstly, as we indicated to your Lordship in chambers, your Lordship will notice that the first accused is not in court. There was a medical emergency which took place in the past few hours. And we have been liaising with the doctors. The situation is being attended to. I've now, since we spoke to you, my Lord, been assured that we might get some kind of document later in the day. But be that as it may, the proposal that we had discussed in chambers was the possibility of being able to proceed in the absence of the first accused. And obviously, as I indicated to your Lordship, I had to get instructions in that regard. I'm happy to announce, my Lord, that I have since received those instructions. And so we will be able, we'll monitor the medical situation. But and I've personally spoken to the Surgeon General.
Surgeon.
Yes. So I kept on calling him the District Surgeon earlier, but it's the Surgeon General. And and he has given me that assurance. Now, the basis, of course, of the agreement was that is similar to the previous one that we had, my Lord, you'll remember, in September, where the accused had, although he was entitled to be present, for the sake of progress, agreed that we could argue the Section 1061H matter on the 21st and 22nd of September.
Yes.
Mr. Downer and I have identified what we think is the correct section, which incidentally also deals with postponements, but also deals with absence in general, as Section 159(2)(a), Roman 1, my Lord.
Yes.
Yes. So
yes, as I understand it, he's instructed you that the application for an adjournment can proceed in his absence.
That's correct.
He waives his right to be present during those proceedings.
Yes.
And no consequences will follow from him not being in attendance.
Yes.
Because in any event, everything is on affidavit.
The spokesperson for the Jacob Zuma Foundation, Mzwanele Manyi, has today told the media at the Pietermaritzburg High Court that the former president is unwell and will not appear before the court. Manyi gave the update ahead of the court proceedings. The former president is due to stand trial for corruption and fraud charges.
An important announcement. From yesterday, there was a health issue with the president. But we thought that when we wake up today, all will be resolved and all of that. But as things stand right now, the doctor has advised that it's not advisable for him to be here. But obviously, that on its own is there's a protocol issue around the medical issues. So they're still sorting that out so that we can get finality.
The murder case of former Bafana Bafana